If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread. A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Well met.
Oi! I saw it first. Trust her.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come and have put this upstart in his place for me, would you? Go on, lay into it. If that's what you think, why...
Aye, clear off. Pretty words shan't...
Oi, you trying to nick our dinner?
Yeah.
Aye, you'd better run.
That little girl right here is bad.
That's it. I've had enough.
Yeah.
I'll crush you if you pick that up.
Show the black hand you're not to be trifled with. Feast your eyes on this.
Fine, then. We're done. I near stood a chump.
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
That's a lie.
Leave off before you earn my spite.
We all urged the people to flee to the seafloor shrine. The red clouds seem to be less abundant thereabouts. Still, 'tis easier said than done. The people may not believe us, even should we make our case.
They baby smack a baby.
Must we run everywhere?
Pray, life in this country can be hard to... Amazing.
What the?
Well then, son. How might I be Most of only do take care to leave the room as you
Oh,
feel.
Though the sun is still up.
So it just got wiped off the map.
You've pushed your luck too far.
As for me,
Got my hope. You've pushed your luck too far.
Boy, get back here!
cease this at once.
There's something strange about the way time passes here. Indeed. All we once held to be true is now changed. Who would effect such a change? And for what purpose?
For what purpose? They could tell me. Oh.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Oi, get back here!
Cease this at once. No sense traveling when
I've had well enough of...
I reckon the world would be better off with...
Oi, you!
Aye, leave off or...
Can I escape this? God.
Hit him harder!
Hey, steel yourself!
you dare!
Looks like my luck's run out.
We'll pull through yet!
Have you lost your bloody mind?
Reckon you can just cut us down in this? What's the matter with you? Eh? Fine, fine.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
That's not happening.
Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Ah! You're just riding on your father's coattails!
You slander my honor, sir! This is no business of yours.
Now, Nara, let's not be... If we are to duel, otherwise, who's to say...
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take... This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
Flaming on it.
'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel.
You have my gratitude, sir.
Have at you! Can someone tell me what this is all about?
Twice their pluck.
Can someone tell me what this is all about?
You can do this! I believe in you.
Stop shaking.
Stand strong!
of it.
We're about to knock each other out.
Steel yourself!
Steal yourself off the back.
Back! I do not wish to injure you.
Trust in yourself!
I admit it.
Nay, 'twas I who underestimated you.
We owe you a debt, sir. Were it not for your timely appearance.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slight.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Ah, Sir Ariz, the people of Batal are beginning to see that they must... We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. At the very least, pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Of course.
Is this enough to break any man's spirit, this? What should I get up to today?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but... When I was an archer, I thought myself a master...
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may...
Stay your hand, Vera.
My God.
Come hither. We would speak with you.
That's big cat.
One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city. You have our gratitude for your efforts. Your journey continues, does it not?
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear...
Indeed. Forgive us, but...
But Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely upon Simonella to keep the peace. Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
This is no good.
Our soldiers need better.
Smart blacks acting up today.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
How's your voice so deep? Awesome.
The same is true of you, is it not? We have...
Lot to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Talk to me.
This looks as if 'twill take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
What the? Where did you come from?
Well, never have I seen such a thing.
Nothing else. Let us avoid ending up in its monstrous form.
'Twas an unsettling thing, that dragon. But what was it, truly?
I only hope we do not meet another.
Ugh.
Other of its ilk. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. Arezzo, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? There are yet those who seek deliverance from ruin.
Let us begin with the place most likely to be marked for destruction.
do your vocation proud.
You'll not live to regret this! We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
Cannot imagine why anything should.
The fire must be put out ere our comrades burn. Impressive, Master.
I dare say, the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us. Lightning is its weakness, our strength. Let's test that theory, shall we? I thought we weren't expecting mercy. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Thank you. Yeah, by way of thanks.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Lightning has electrifying potential against this one.
Sleepy. Oh, so sleepy.
The Arisen turns blue with cold.
Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy. Unbelievable. These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
How that be? Aught fell from the beast of the stars.
of the ground and stuff. Why?
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say... We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Greeted, you need only make a worthy... I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Take it easy today.
Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Tis a bit early for a rest as yet.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Need anything?
Many thanks.
Come take a look.
No,
You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Days like this.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best of it.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. The end of the world. Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word 'twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear... You would have me evacuate the city. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of... If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe, but I doubt I could convince the people of this city. Methinks your Majesty would do better. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone...
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young regent, King. Let us aid him however we may.
'Tis easily done. Cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Though I was unconscious. Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal. A full-scale Truth be told, I had reached so long as we cower within these walls. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whim. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we will require several ox carts. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot...
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health. Queen Regent Disa, between you and me, Have you come to claim my life, Arisen?
Claim that
well,
booty.
Far be it from me to deny you, but I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. So do as you will. Do with me as you will. I fear you loathe me, Arisen. I fear you... The throne and its powers hold no meaning.
Yes, again.
The throne and its power. What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards, help me!
You have brought Mother to me. I see. My thanks, friend.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. Why would she... Mother, I must beg your... I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the...
Ah, but I would have benefited. And besides, I cannot deny that I was...
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this... If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your... You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together... could have walked a bit.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine.
My son, your kindness will save many lives.
Bro, if I want to kill her, bro, I've had my way with the body.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
My list of duties.
That's all right. Let's do it.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts...
And if you think I'll surrender, I require the use of all of them to...
How much did he pay you?
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've... Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last...
Why?
Tis enough to have avoided the worst. Tis enough.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
Tis enough to...
At last!
Be gone with you.
And if you think I'll surrender, I require the use of all of them to transport...
How might I be of assistance?
Apologies, but I can't offer you a...
Bro, why did they have me come here?
Someone sweeping me off my feet.
I got you, girl.
At last!
I suppose I could indulge you.
Whoa.
Be gone.
And if you think I require the use of all of...
What are you doing? Put that away. No! Spare me! I pray you! I fear for my life.
Good day, sir.
I fear...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Well, reckon he won't be... As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you. It didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by... Anyhow, as long as I've got my goal, and if that craven comes crawling back...
Minister Allard has fled, and good riddance. I doubt there ever was a more cravenly character in all Vermund. I suppose 'tis so?
We shall remain here.
Let them talk. I'm too old to
It is our duty to see this place protected.
Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me
just
sit in
watched it.
truth. You...
Ah, but besides, I cannot...
Even so, if I had but bet, you would not have had to...
Oh,
Mother, I beg... I would not... That weight is as...
my son, your kindness will save me.
Ah, you've returned. You do. That puts paid to the last of our preparations.
My thanks.
Wait for the new equipment to come. Dull days for us are assigned. I'd sooner see that as clear as possible. What to look forward to, but a long day of work. Let them
Well met. Fortunate am I to find you here. I'm afraid I must...
I have lost all sense of purpose.
I am glad your majesty has seen fit to assist the...
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch.
I'm not taking any passengers.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? The day grows darker without arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? There, Master! Phantasms!
Their ilk fear holy light above all else. Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it. A forgotten brickstone you've not discovered lies nearby. It is this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it. You would have us press on without delay? By your will, Arisen. How about this?
Ah, so you pinched something from our bow. Crafty, are you? Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Challenge if I ever saw one. This will be the big hard prison. Where open space? Reinforcements! Would that we had such resources.
Go, go, go.